Sir, just a minute.
Okay,
Sir,
gentlemen,
I'm changing. Just a minute.
I'm recording this session. Anybody have any problem, please do let me know right now and I record put it on the YouTube. Is it fine for everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
If it
sir.
is
sir.
not
Yes,
fine,
sir.
you can leave the meeting. So guys, the exercise which we're going to do is called PP&DT. Okay, I'm going to show you one picture, a hazy picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe the picture very careful. After that, I'll get 1 minute to write down details. In details, you have to write what you see in that picture, especially the characters, number of characters, your age, mood, and gender. Okay, gender could be male, female, or a person. If you're not able to identify the gender, you can mark it as a P. For male, M, female, F. Mood could be negative, positive, and neutral. Negative with a minus, positive with a plus, neutral with the O. And age, whatever you perceiving. You're not supposed to describe the picture, you have to write the story around the picture. What has happened in the past, what is going on in the picture, what could be the likely outcome of it. Once you're done with your story writing, for that, especially you'll get 3 minutes, so total you'll get 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Once I ask you to please put a pen down, means you have to put a pen down. Okay? Get ready with pen and paper, everyone. Everyone, please put a pen down. Stop writing. Stop it. ओके जेंटलमैन, अब वो जो सामने है उसे फाड़ के फेंक दो, पीछे रख दो. सामने नहीं होना चाहिए आपके. It should be in front. If I find anyone reading from there or going through their story, I'll screw your happiness. Okay, gentlemen. The next part is that one by one, each and every individual have to narrate their story. Once the last person done with the story, you have to start your discussion, and you have to come to the common group story. And you have to select one leader who going to give the group story. Am I clear? The first will go with the Yash, second Rabbani, third Sadanand, then fourth Balaji, fifth Harshit, sixth Sonal, seventh Samar, eighth Aman, 10 Neil, 11 Naman. Am I clear? Yash, Rabbani, Sadanand,
Yes, sir.
Balaji, Harshit, Sonal, Samar, Aman, Neil, Naman. Okay,
Yes,
all
sir.
clear? Yes, start.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have perceived 7 characters in my story. The main character of my story is Rahul. His age is about 35 years old and his mood is positive. And other characters of my story are villagers of his village. Rahul was the son of a poor farmer and labor. His father works in field as a labor. He in his childhood he faced many difficult situations according to his father, like caste discrimination, untouchability, and excess load of work. After that, but Rahul's father doesn't want that Rahul would also do that laboring in the fields, because so that Rahul's father make him study hard. And after seeing all these situations, Rahul is good motivated towards his studies, and he after his graduation he cracked the civil services exam, And while pursuing his job in civil services, he started an NGO to help the poor farmers and laborers. After in that NGO, every Sunday he goes to different villages of his territory and meet new farmers and laborers there, and give them food and talk to them, discuss them about uh, their problems in the field, and motivate and guide their children to make a right future for them. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In this picture, I perceive there are eight characters. One is child of age 15, two are male of age between 30 to 35, and rest are males whose age between 25 to 45. In this picture, I perceive Rahul is a 25 years old boy who live in Lucknow, uh, studying in college and associated with an NGO who support weaker section of the society. Rahul got the news that the government of India announced the lockdown in India. So after some times later, Rahul also got the news that many people stuck to various places across the country, and especially they were weaker section, belongs to weaker section and migrant workers. So he decided to help them with the help of their friends, local authorities, police, and NGO, and he organized for them for fooding, small finance, and vehicle to support them to went back their home. And he helped many farmers and workers and others during this COVID-19. And finally, with the help of Rahul, many people went back to their home happily. Thank you.
Hello friends, according to the pictures shown to us, I perceive many characters, but there are mainly three characters. All of them are in positive mood and their age lie between 20 to 25, and all of them seem to be in positive mood. My story revolved around the character named Ram, whose age is 20, and he seemed to be in positive mood. And the action of my story is assisting the needy people. Ram was a student of St. Xavier College when there was a heavy flood in his village. So he decided to help the needy people who are greatly affected by the flood. So he discussed this with his friends Sam and Joy, and they help the affected people with food and raise. They also raise fund for the family members who lost earning member. They also assist the rescue team in rescuing and evacuating the people to a safer place. They also establish motivation session to motivate the needy people who are greatly stressed or depressed, and with their collective effort and support they able to save the people and lives a lot. Thank you.
Sadaran, again, 1 second, Balaji, 1 second. Sadaran, again, क्या एनर्जी क्यों नहीं है तुम में? जान क्यों नहीं आ रही है? कल तारीफ कर दी तो सर पे चढ़ गया तुम? दोबारा बोल स्टोरी
नो
को,
सर.
दोबारा बोल एनर्जी के साथ. मरा मरा बोल रहा है, खाना नहीं खाया.
Hello friends, according to the picture shown to us, I perceive mainly three characters, and all of them were male, and they seem to be in positive mood. And the action of my story is assisting the needy people. Uh, Ram was a student of St. Xavier College. When once there is a heavy flood, so he decided to help the affected people. He discussed this problem with his friends, and they made a team, and accordingly they help the needy people in numerous ways, like they raise funds, help the needy people with uh, food and other clothes, and they also assist the rescue team to evacuate the victims to a safer place. And they also establish a motivation session for the people who are greatly depressed, and with their collective support and effort they able to rescue lots of lives and other people as well. Thank you.
Hello, gentlemen. I have perceived eight characters, both male and female. They are all in age range of 14 to 65. All are in negative mood. So there is a village. In the village, one fisherman fisherman Ramesh. He goes for the fishing for few days, and he finds that there is the water quality has really decreased, and the fishes are also becoming less and less. So he comes and talks to the villagers about that, and the villagers also feel the same because the most of the villagers depend on the water body. So they all finally find out that there has been a factory established far away from the village, but it is draining the chemicals into the river or the water body which is near the village. So they all discuss among themselves, and Ramesh, with the help of one elder person of the village, he discusses the matter that this is not acceptable, since the water body is a is a uh, is a very important part of everybody's earnings, and also a very important part of the life of the villagers. So with the help of the elder person, he contacts the officials and the civil servants of that area, and also the minister, to solve that issue. And few days later, the drainage system of the factory has been changed from that water body. So now everybody can access clean water from that, and also there are a good amount of fishes in that water. Thank you.
Harshit, your mic is off. Mic.
अर्षित, दिमाग सही है कहीं और दिमाग है तेरा? मेरे को बता पहले, दिमाग कहीं और है क्या?
यस सर, देखा नहीं सर।
क्या नहीं देखा? कहाँ सोच रहा है, किसके बारे में सोच रहा है?
सर आई थिंक म्यूट नहीं था सर।
स्टार्ट।
Good evening, everyone. In this shown picture, I have perceived group of character, and my central character is Raghav, 22 years old, serving in TCS company. One day, in his home, he organized party, and after inviting his relatives and friends, he also invite needy people, and he serve food and so many things, and also give a message to people that how to that how to uh, that how to help people. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the
Sonal,
picture,
one
I
second.
perceive many
Harshit,
characters.
Harshit, again,
Yes sir.
दोबारा बोल.
Good evening, everyone. In this shown picture, I have perceived mainly. In this picture, I have perceived group of character, and my central character is Raghu, 22 years old, serving in a TCS company. One day, he organized a party in his home, and he invites his friends and relatives, and he also invite needy people from his locality and distribute food and so many things that which is require the needy people. And after doing all this, he well served him, and also give a message to people that how to help needy people. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the picture, I perceived many characters. The age group of male was between 20 to 40 years, and that of female was between 25 to 35 years. The mood was positive, and the action of my story is providing free food to the poor ones. So Nawang was pursuing masters from Punjab University. So one day, while coming across PGI hospital, he found some poor people who was struggling to get food from Red Cross Society vans. So Nawang, along with his friends, made a plan to provide free food to the poor people. So he, along with his friends, went to the ration shop, bought the ration, and found a place to cook the food. After cooking the food, they served the poor ones and the needy ones, and also provided the medication which they provided free from themselves. With this, Nawang and his friends contributed to the poor people. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. According to me, I perceive 7 to 8 characters, aged between 14 to 40 years. All are in positive mood. The main character of the story is 28-year-old Ramesh. 28-year-old Ramesh in positive mood. Ramesh was a business tycoon in the city Indore. After so many years, he visited his village, Rampur, and he quite find out that some of the people of the weaker section of society are still struggling to upgrade their standard. One day, he with his homage visit their home and see that they have no proper meal to eat, not have home to live, not have a home to live, and don't have also a permanent job. Later, he decided to help them. He gives some food to them and give a shop to generate income from that and develop their own families, educate to their children. After some time, their family started generating some income and developing their own family. And later they thank to Ramesh. Thank you.
Hello friends, from picture shown to us, I perceive many characters and picked up three important characters. All are age group between 20 to 48 years. Rajiv was a college student living in a village. On the last night, due to heavy rain, the river water get overflown, and he got news that one village is affected by this overwater. So he decided to help them, and he discussed the plan with his friends, and they decided to distribute the food and the sanitary items and the other important medicines and items. He divided the group into two parts. First group will arrange the sanitary items and the minivans, and he along with the second group cook the food and cook the food and pack the food. And he took the food to the minivan to the village, and reaching there he distributed the food and other sanitary items. And he also promised the villagers to come to the next day. He also thanked his group members and his friends for their help and support. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is there are many people, many characters who all are in positive mode. The main character of my story, Ram, he is 26 years of age, male and in positive mode, and remaining people are between 13 to 30 years of age. Ram, the main character of my story, who is a farmer who belongs to the family of farming. As it was the reaping season for them, as they have to perform the ritual for the mother goddess, he requested his fellow farmers to take part in the offerings given to the mother goddess and make it successful. So the fellow farmers also gave some of the important things which are needed for the ritual, like paddy, turmeric, sugar cane, etc. Pulses, like other things which they wanted to offer, and all of them has taken part in the ritual as requested by the Ram to be taken part in the ritual by taking the holy grace of the mother goddess, by taking the food which is offered, which is prasad and tirth to the mother goddess, and they enjoyed a lot after the ritual by eating together and enjoying. That's it. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have perceived many characters, but mainly four characters in my story. Main character in my story was is a male of 25 in a positive mood. Another three characters are of 20, another 25 in a positive mood. One another male in is of 56, also male. Female around 40 50 49 50 a female in a positive mood. The action in my story is organizing a function in the society in the locality. Sachin, a young boy, one day realized that there is a communication gap between old and young people. So in this particular sense, he realized that there will be a miscommunication because there are no exchange of views. So he decided to organize a Sundarkand part in the society. He took advice from the old uncles that what are the needs and necessities in organizing such function, and he asked females to volunteer in the function so that they can cook the food for society, and they asked the total item which will be the groceries requirement, total required grocery. He made team with young people so that they can ask old peoples and can distribute the work among them. Sachin himself took the responsibility of finances and the decoration, because finance is the most important field in organizing a function, and this became a regular function in their society, which reduced the communication bridge and helped maintaining the gap between young and old people. Thank you.
So, gentlemen, if
From the
period of
story, I
Gentlemen,
think
we all
that
have
was the
Gentlemen,
first
perceived
has
So,
We all
that
have
gentlemen,
perceived
that
many
is for many
characters in
we
the
people
can
and
go
story.
with
most
the
of them are the
Balaji
people.
story and
And most of
Rabbani's
us
story.
have
Both
seen
of
that,
their story
and
is a
all of us
unique idea.
decided that the
Like
story is
Rabbani is
around
the
the poor
idea of a
people
lockdown,
given
and
food
Balaji has
and the shelter.
some problems with
So I
water
think
and the
by
other
not
secondary
wasting much of
water
the time,
pollution.
we have a
Thank
common
you, Yash,
sense,
Gentlemen,
for
we can
all of
selecting
complete
my
us,
story,
story.
and we should add the points.
gentlemen,
Gentlemen, as many of us
as
all of
perceived
our
that and
stories
suggested
that
that
are
the
there
story
are
should
many
go
on
along
note
some
main
many
type
of
of
us
characters
have
helping the
perceived the
villagers
story
to
and
like
the
uplift
villagers
the
are
one
weaker
affected
section
by
of
faces
the
and
something
society.
either
character
by
Gentlemen,
COVID
many
or
of
either
us
by the
Ladies
flood
and
sir, have
situation.
gentlemen,
perceived the
So we
we
same
should
all
go
have
same
along with
characters
that
and
story.
same
gentlemen,
characters
I
in
feel
our
that
stories.
story, and
the
the
main
main
character is
character
Gentlemen,
was
all
a
of
young
and
us
boy.
gentlemen,
But
if
I
we
And
say
believe
the
that
main thing that
that
we
Rabbani's
have
and
perceived,
Balaji's
someone is
story
helping
main thing
seek
some
that we have
offer to
perceived
similar
in
the
the
border
direction
story
in
is
all of us.
main
gentlemen,
is
all
we
of
can
us
see
are
that
organizing
Neither
some
of their
function
story
similar
is
kind of
is
gentlemen,
story
who
in
is
say
which
that
distributing
we
help
help
to
the
the
central
poor
poor
character
and
who
people.
is
needy
Doesn't
person.
make
helping
a
needy
we
story.
people
also can
in the
we
village,
also
Doesn't
can
and
make
hear
the
our point
story
here
in
I feel
here.
that
around
the
village
main
people,
character is
in which
Which
a
many
organizing
of us
function
has
is
that
gone
part of
organized.
how to
gone to
perform the
the side
ritual
of
and
the helping the poor peoples, and the
having
villagers
good
are
about
affected by
and taking
something
the village
either
of the
by
mother
the
goddess.
COVID-19 pandemic or
Yes,
by the
yes, Aman,
yes,
I'm
flood.
I
agreeing
So we
with
agree
you.
should
with
go
Yes,
along
your
with
Aman.
that
points.
Yes,
I'm
story.
agreeing with you.
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
am saying that Rabbani's and Balaji's both
Aman,
stories were good.
nahi,
Then
we
both were
can't take
helping the
Aman and
needy
Yes,
we
and
one
can't
I
central
think
we
character who
can't
is
consider
helping needy
we
people
can't consider one
That we
point
are
of
helping the
Aman and
villagers.
poor
Rabbani
people,
point, because
and in
that
it
says,
the
that
main
says
character is
COVID-19, but
along with his
all the
friends.
characters in the story were without mask, and in
Yes, that's
COVID-19
why
there was a
Yeah,
main
I'm
Yes,
thing
yes,
totally agree
I
with
Yes,
agree with
Naman,
Naman
I
we
agree
can
points,
with
see
Naman.
that
and
okay, okay,
Naman,
Naman, I'm
uh,
we
agreeing
clearly
with
Also,
you.
see
Naman, there
That's
are
that
good.
we
also
have
showing
seen
That's
some
a
this type
really
of
good
examples
point,
situation
of
Naman.
that
some
I
some
Then
would
villages are
suggest
affected
we
by
can
the
go with
we
the
can
people
go
are
with the
helping
we
Balaji
that
see
story
we
villagers,
character
go
in the
with
village.
Balaji's
because he's
story, which
pointing some.
says
because with
which
COVID
says
I'm
situation
also
we
saying
have
that
to
we
which
can
follow
go
says
with the
many
Balaji
there
story
is
protocols.
because
a problem of
he's saying
water
about the
pollution or
problem
a
of
flood
water
pollution
pollution.
is
Yes, yes,
flood
Aman.
story.
Yes, Aman. I'm completely
Uh,
agree
Naman,
with
your
you.
point is
we
And I want
Gentlemen,
to say that we
gentlemen,
can
if
yes,
go
we
along the we are helping the
we have
villagers
3 points.
by
We have
providing
three
food.
points to decide.
Yes,
One is
yes, Naman.
from
Yes.
Balaji's story, which is pollution. Second is Rabbani's
Okay,
story
gentlemen,
that
please stop.
start recording, sir.
So, gentlemen, we had 3 points,
Gentlemen, if we
three
see
main
that
stories. One was Balaji's, Rabbani's, and mine. So, I would like to suggest Balaji's story, because we can clearly see that people were in a quite negative mood, and a person was serving them. So, we can take a
Yes,
story which was a flood, and they
Yes,
yes,
rescued them
Naman.
yes,
to a
yes,
safe
yes,
area.
Yes,
Naman,
yes,
we
Naman.
can
Rescued
say
them to
that
a
Yes,
free
yes,
area,
I'm agreeing
safe
with you,
area,
Naman.
Your point is
And
also
flood
many
valid.
of
has
us
where
has make it the
something
story around the
other
yes.
flood
problem.
And
type
there
of
is a
There
village,
situation,
is
and we
calamity
village,
in
should
the
not
village.
waste
where
the
the
time in
village.
where
So
the
discussing
we
the
main
can
theme of this
see
story.
the
We should
situation
discuss the
of
action of the
theme of
story and
Friends,
how the
flood
friends, we can
affected
also
people.
add
the
the
People
points
are
in
of
the
Sonal
bloodshed
and
area.
Harshit.
people are
Aman, the
So,
action in the
can
story
you,
and how
I
the
would
Harshit?
like to add a
people
There is
point.
an
and other
awareness campaign
people
The
also going
actions which could
associate
be
the
actions
brain
and
of
other
people with
benefits
actions which
psycho
could be
maze of
taken
medicine,
actions which could be
raising
So,
taken
funds,
the
gentlemen,
growth,
the
I want to
actions
add
which
Hero
one
of a
more
story
action
will
that he divided
also
his
take the help
group into the
Gentlemen,
two
most
groups.
of our our
because
story are on
this
similar
helping
note
is
in
not
which
a
we are
separate
helping
buffer, and we
us
should
and the
divide
renewable
our
people.
teams
group
to
is
help
concluded that
BPT and
someone is
make
helping in the needy people
I
in
suggest
this
that we should
village.
divide
they
our
made
group into
teams.
two
They
parts.
made teams.
Yes,
One was
Aman
to
Yes,
has
yes.
rescue
pointed out
people.
a very
Second
genuine
to
point that
provide them
they
food.
form
Third,
a group in order to assist the needy people. They divide
yeah,
different
Yes,
tasks
yes,
needy
according to
people.
Sadanan.
They
Yes,
divided
yes,
themselves
as
that
to rescue
as
people, to
Sonal's
provide
story
them
also
food, to
had
provide them
the
proper
Basically,
shelter.
like we have
One team
decided
to
that
provide
we
them
need
medication.
around poor people
Which
who are being helped by
Yes, yes,
us.
yes. We have
And
decided the
and we
theme
may
of the
not
story.
defeat that in village something is
also
now we
happen
would like
like
to add up a
also yes, we
point
can add
that
the
there
fire
awareness
or
are
part of
other
the
society and also
awareness
some
part of the
NGOs
story
who help the
from
poor ones.
where other
So
people
Yes,
we
yes,
have
would
other
Sonal, I am
like
perspectives.
agree with
divide
you.
their teams by
We should
divide
inculcate the
themselves
various stakeholders of the society,
they
like
ask
NGOs
help for
who
different from
working on
different
that
people.
thing,
They ask
people
people to
across
volunteer
society
the
also.
and
the
one
help of
the
I want
groups
to
to
add
rescue
other
people.
the
village
local
in
authority,
society.
local
people.
administration, local
They
leaders.
they are yes, Rabbani. I agree
but
your
we
point
should,
that
That
I
but
agree
Yes,
your
Rabbani,
point
we
that
should not
this was a
taking our
flood.
this helping to the very big level. So we can help in our small groups, and we can collect the money from the
Yeah, along
villagers
with our
also.
yes,
friends.
yes.
yes,
So
Nahi,
not take the
One
matter
poor
very big
one
raising
level.
funds for the needy
Aman, but
people.
Aman,
Also,
but we,
gentlemen, I
Aman,
would
we
like
can,
to add
we
a
gentlemen, we
should
point
see
that
that
inform, we should
in this
inform the
scenario
people
authorities.
are
I
being
think the
affected
In
by the
that
flood.
case,
Aman,
So we should also
Aman, I
provide them
think Rabbani's
medication,
point
free
is correct
medication
that
to the people.
we should inform the authorities so that if something which is we is not accessible to us, which can be provided by authorities. So I think Rabbani's point is right
exactly,
that
Okay,
Yes,
okay. We
we
can
can
include. We can
Aman,
also
yeah. So
include
we
this
inform
can
point.
that's how
also
authorities.
they
No
assist
problem
with
in
provide
the
this
free
point.
medication
It
to
rescue
the
will
and
be
all.
very
people
but
helpful
Naman,
who
for
are
us.
from
affected by
our
the
Yes,
flood.
field side, we
we
can
can include
assist
this point
people.
also.
We can
Yes,
provide
we can.
medication for
We
also
are.
them.
I would like to
Harshit,
This
include
we can
let's include
Harshit,
the doctors and the
Harshit, we are
medical
assisting people
authorities
in our team.
who will help
And
We are
people
we also
assisting,
make
gone
some
to the other
decisions.
village to
but
collect the money for
yes,
this
Yes,
as
helping
someone
cause.
is
Harshit,
Yeah.
as someone is
there is Harshit, we have created a story around flood issue.
Gentlemen,
So I
yes,
think
yeah, yeah,
we
because
should inform authorities because authorities can provide us professional divers who can save people if someone is drowning in the water, in the deep water, which
if we
can
go
be
with the
yes,
flood
yes,
part,
present in a
Naman,
flood.
I would like to add that we have to include the medical facilities also or the medical
yes, yes.
doctors
They
which
also
will help
provide
in
some
Yes,
in
medical,
many diseases.
yes, yes.
so
medical,
Balaji, it will
medicine,
come.
Yeah.
Balaji,
medicine and bandage, all of that.
Things
it
that
will
the
come under the authorities, and
But
the
Balaji
team
point is
which we
also
have
valid.
made,
We can inform the
the
medical
teams
team
which
of the
we have
Naman,
made.
hospital so that.
Na- Naman,
yes,
Yeah,
Naman, we can also
if
include
I
the
want
Balaji's
to
point.
yes,
add,
it
Balaji
is
point
say
is
that
also a valid
after
point.
flood
if
there are
Naman,
some casualty
Naman,
also
yes,
occurred in the
yes,
as
yes,
village.
I
Naman,
think
yes,
in
Naman is
Rabbani,
Naman is
Can
I
pointing out
So,
very genuine
so we
gentlemen, I
point
would
that
should
also like
they
we should
to add a
took
point
the help of
that
in
authorities as
in
well,
the
so
flood,
that we can
yes,
Naman, I
most of
want
the
to
we
just
people
can
let you
have
assist
know
the
that
people
their
in
as we have seen in
very
the picture,
efficient manner.
all are either in neutral mode or in positive mode. I think that if they are if flood affected people, how they are in neutral or positive mode? I think that they should be
if
in negative
someone,
mode.
if
Yes,
someone is,
we
if
can
uh,
say
someone
that
is,
in from
if
picture
someone is
that they are
they
rescued,
are
in
Is
neutral
in a
mode and
positive mood,
someone is
motivated
not
to
the
help
people
the
who is
needy
in a
people.
positive
they
mood.
are
if
not
someone is,
they are not shown
if
in any
someone is
dangerous
rescued
situation
from
so
a
like flood
gentlemen,
spot
I
like
would
But
like
and
to add
now
a
they are
point
in
main
a
that
hero of
safe
our
shelter,
They are
story is
then
in a
motivated
during
or
positive
flood
mood. He was
energetic
there
enough
helping the
so that they
villagers.
are assisting the
have
needy
been
people.
they
So
are
that's why we
feeling
can
like
say that they are
yes,
in
by
each
the
and
positive
flood,
mode.
everyone.
so we can
Yes,
provide them
Sadanand, I agree your
temporary
point. Sadanand, I agree
tents
your point that
for
each and
living.
everyone is helping one another. So this is why they are in positive mode and they are
Yes,
in neutral mode. But none of
Also,
them
and
were in
I
a
Sadanand,
would like
there
to
negative
also
mode.
say that
And
Sadanand, there
only
are
as
the
discussion
Balaji
among
They were
said
in a
that
themselves
safe shelter.
how to
we
So we
approach
should
can
the
consider
things.
our story around the flood. This is why
yes,
we
Okay.
yes,
can
yeah
consider
yes,
a
yes,
story
for
Naman,
around
other
flood.
yes,
and
other
Naman.
if
like
So
fire and
and if
other
anyone
Naman,
if anyone have any other valid
let's
point
tell
in
our
anything, he can
story
add
and
there
if
also.
any
I would also
anyone
like
have
to,
the
I would
valid
like to
point, they
add
can add
that
it.
we can provide them temporary shelters. The
Yes,
Yes,
this is
yes,
very
yes,
valid
yes,
point of
Also,
Sonal.
also we
yes.
can
Yes,
That
Sonali,
in
yes,
flood
Sonali,
area,
we can also
Rehabilitation
add it.
center.
Yes.
that in
we
flood
can
area
provide
they
them
are going to
providing
be flooded by the water, so we
providing
should
tent
establish
and
some tents.
sleeping
Yes,
Yeah,
bags,
some tents or
sleeping
as
some
bags and
Bala
tents.
Bala
We
ji
can
log
said
provide.
that
where we
we
wall
can
can
establish,
cabins
help in
or
negative
motivation
others
situations
session,
also.
because
or
they are
others
very,
whose houses in a
stressed
safe area
because
which are not
someone
affected
lost
from the
their
flood.
family members, so they are very depressed. So we can motivate them with motivation session as well.
And we can
Sadanand,
also add
as the
one more
situation
point that
Yes,
motivation
we
the
can
between two
villagers
also
many
also
add
arrange the
people,
points
torch
like
so
and
now
The
we have to
keep
situation
camps
into
is
the
so
that
that
more
NDRF
Sadanand, I
volunteers
people
are
think
they have
there
some useful
so
like
that they
the
can
other
help the
who
village
got stuck in the
we can
floods.
also arrange some torch
mitigate the.
for
yeah,
the night type of situation.
Balaji, Balaji, I think your point is correct because uh, to motivate people at that time, each and everyone is supporting everyone. So the motivation is transferring itself. So there is
Yes,
not a
yes.
need to
Yeah,
motivate
yeah,
someone.
And
yes,
they
But
Sadanand,
we
also
can
we
take
can
and they
see
also
we
that
arrange
can
some
make the
we
torch
team
have the spirit to
and
fight
they also
against the
arrange
flood
some
if
we can make
don't
a
help
team
them.
which can
The
assist
because in
situation
the
people
is
flood
mentally
motivating
area
and
them
the
physically
against
as
the
well.
electricity is
flood.
also
So
cut.
in
after
Friends,
losing
I
The
the
want
village
to
condition
and
add
itself is
one more point
close
motivating
and
that
them.
near
in flood
ones,
set area light is
people
also cut.
often
So
get
the
very
villagers
depressed.
also arrange
So
some
we can,
candle and
help
torch.
emotionally. We need to help them emotionally, mentally, physically, pretty much in every possible manner. So we can also motivate them because
yes, Sadanand, we
Look,
had already made
Sadanand's
teams.
point is
We had
very
already
valid,
Yes,
and we can
divided
also add one
Yes,
more.
yes,
divided tasks,
Yes, yes.
we can
and
motivate,
we
but
had
I
made
still
would
a
like
we
to
team.
add a
have
We
to
point.
had made a team to
save
assist
We can
save
people
them.
also ask
mentally
for
as well as
funds
physically,
from the
because
panchayat,
So
Gentlemen,
physically
our
friends,
who is
first
the head of the
priority
also
is
panchayat,
important and
coordinating a
so
letter
mentally
friends,
or
we
a
have
after
to
team for
seeing
the
save
the
fund.
him.
so
work of the flood set area, we should divide our group into three parts because there is
yes,
so many work to do. So we should
yes,
divide into group
there are
into
Yes,
three
multiple
parts.
tasks.
yes,
So I'll
hmm,
yes,
suggest
yes,
three
yes,
or
yes.
four
Naman.
groups as a minimum.
We
है
should
ना?
do yes, yes.
So
We
I
should
think
divide
now
our
we
group
should
into three
One
groups.
group is
now I
organizing the
think
things
now
about
I think we
instructions,
can
So
things
conclude
to
friends,
our
yes,
do.
yes,
our
story.
theme of the
Affected
story is
people.
As
decided,
Other
our
one will
action of the
help the
story
stories
is
of flooding,
decided,
affected
so
and the
we
people.
can
conclusion
also
of the
Now
ask
story
We
is
can
the
also
help
also
of the
divided.
panchayat.
Third group will
rescue
assist
We can
rescue
ask
those
the
the
funds.
people
Gentlemen,
who got
first of
stuck
this
in the
all, we
floods.
have
after
to
The
save
after
So
them.
are we
Stop,
supporting
rescuing
take
them
the
from
uh,
help
that
of
place and
stop.
NDRF
after
taking
people.
them to
supporting
different place,
everyone
or
and
we are keeping them there?
Friends,
after
let's
supporting everyone and
let's
working in a
listen
team,
Neil
the
point also because
Okay.
yes.
he's not given any
Yes,
point.
they
So
they
let's just
they
take
made
Neil
Okay,
point
okay,
they
also.
made
okay. We
the
should also
efforts
give chance
visible
to
and
Neil to give his points as well.
Get a chance
Gentlemen,
to Neil. Neil is free.
what I was telling is we can also uh, uh, rescue the people who got stuck in the flood, right? And also take the help of the NDRF people
yes,
to
yes,
rescue the.
Neil,
yes, yes,
the
yes.
Yes.
whole
Yes, Neil, we
task
Yes.
have
is
So
divided
already
Neil,
into four
informed the
groups.
we
We have
can we
already
administration.
can say
divided the
Gentlemen,
task.
we can say the
Already
first of
first
all,
divided.
we have to
We have
rescue
already
we
Neil,
put
and
divided the
the
after
first
task in
photo
many
group
after
teams,
members
that,
in
and
the indirect
medical
they
center.
will
assistance we
work
should give
To
him.
inform
accordingly.
them.
They
So
will
friends,
Okay,
we
work
have
gentlemen,
many
accordingly and
action
they
to
all
will
do
of
in
focus
our
our
story
accordingly.
story.
on
That's
a same
we
line,
should
on
discuss the
some net.
which
Either they are
On a
they
same line,
we
so
have
I
I
think
think
many
most
we
of
have
us
many
agree with
action
the
to do
theme of
and
flood, and they are
yes,
assisting the
Yes,
people.
Adana.
Yeah, yeah,
With the
flood.
so
help
I
of
I
think
think we
we
agree
have
Yes,
with this.
forward
However,
focused
our
our
cause the
story
story.
in the
main
story.
Valid
I
6
I
to
Yes,
7
yes,
There
action
are
to
two
gentlemen.
do
or
in
three
our story.
which
Aman,
are
Aman,
assisting in
Yes,
numerous
I
ways.
Aman,
Divide the
Aman,
task.
Gentlemen, I also think that we have to
Aman.
give
Can we
Bunny.
some temporary first aid
can
to
we
the people
can,
to relieve from the
can we
mental shock and
change
the
our
physical injuries they got in the flood.
can can we change our theme like helping the poor and the weaker section of the society, either they affected with a flood or any kind of things
Yeah,
So
Rabbani,
Rabbani,
your
take
COVID
the
Yeah,
and
help of
Rabbani,
the
migrant.
people
like
we can organize
Rabbani,
most
since
of our
we
point
we all have
people
agreed
to
donate
upon
recover
Going with the
every
one
theme
point,
of
Are they
either
agreeing?
what
Are
flood,
agreeing
happened
with
when
me?
flood
there is
or
a
other
type
the
So
of
we have also.
flood or
violence.
So
any
since
type
we
of
all
He
have
is
agreed
incident
helping
upon
happened
the
people.
flood affected situation, so I
also I
think
would like to
because
add
we
the
in
now
people
yes, yes.
sitting
when
under
we
the
Most
are
of
tree
already
and this
we
lacking
type
of
of
should we should
funds,
condition
open
if
online
this
portal
happened
particular
only
reason
when
we
for
should
the
there
not
is
change
some
the
donations
type
theme.
of
from
Yes,
other
I
other
would
So
people
also
we
like
there
to
is
donating
some
invite
also
you
type
to
of flood or any
continue
other
the
so
story
incident
they
that
will
happened.
contribute
I'm
to the
just saying
cause.
that
yes,
it will
that we can
include
contribute to
Rabbani,
the
all
people
the
who have
points
lost
of view
everything
if
in the flood.
Rabbani,
if if it,
Yeah, Bani, your point is valid, but the
Bani,
group
I
is
would
decided our
just
thing,
say
so we
that
should
we
not
we are
deviate
all,
from our point.
Bani,
no,
I would
Should
say
not go
that we are
deviate.
we
all
are
running
we,
Most
the
of us
we are
match
just
agree
point
with the
of
team
discussing.
of
this
Flood, so
particular
I think
Aman,
we
give
should
precious
move
give a
ahead.
valid
I
point
think you
about
should
yes,
the
yes, yes.
understand.
We
being
are just
separated.
discussing, and
Gentlemen, if you see
I'm
that
just answering you that we are already running out of time, and the
And
in
all
this
the of us
particular
decided
yes,
the
precious
theme
if
span
of
of
the
flood
time,
story,
we
face
so
should
we
not
weak
should
and
not
take
empty,
deviate
these
from the
village
theme of
village
the
life
great.
story.
Almost
flood
all
has
of us
had
agree
a
with
Okay,
the team.
Aman, it's not about
Friends,
We have
debating the
So
decided
story.
all of
all
us
of
have
We
been
have the inputs.
agreeing
Inputs
over
are
this.
from
So I think
conclude
in
our
this
story and
we should not change the theme. And
providing the
the
for
theme.
the
Theme remains
gentleman.
the
I
same.
think
The
we
theme
should give
remains the
chance
same.
to Aman.
We
He
are
can
taking our
conclude the
inputs
story
also.
in a
The
very
physical
positive
stress
way
and the injuries.
that he
Yes,
come up
yes,
with the
Sadanand.
idea
Yes,
of
Sadanand.
team.
I am agreeing with you, Sadanand. We can go as Naman to narrate our
Yes,
story too,
yes,
and because
Okay.
he joined most of our points in his story, that will make a good group story.
yes.
Okay, gentlemen, fine.
Let
Okay,
Naman
who's your
narrate
group
the
leader?
all the
Who's your group
points
leader?
that we have in our story.
Who's your group leader?
Sir, Naman.
I
Naman.
Okay, Naman,
Sir,
please
Naman.
give a group story.
Okay, sir. Thank you, gentlemen, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Sir, we all have agreed upon that we perceived many characters from the story, but mainly we perceived two or three characters from the story. All were male and few were female. All were in positive and neutral mood, and the ages were around 25 to all groups, all age groups. And the action in our story is rescuing people from the flood affected area. Manoj, 25 or 26-year boy who came to his village, and suddenly he found that in suddenly a flood came, and the whole village was got affected. So he rescued people, made teams. He made teams with his friends, and included all kind of groups, and they collected the material which was of extreme requirement in that time, such as torch, rope, and some food items. And they took everyone to the safe area, which was at a higher place, like a citadel. And at that place, they made shelters for them. They made the whole teams divided were into the teams were divided into many teams. Some were rescuing people, another was giving medication, and some were giving them shelter. And in this way they rescued many people. They also informed authorities, so that a few tasks which such as light, electricity, and someone who is drowned in a deep water can be saved by authorities, because they are professional divers. And in this way they treated everyone physically and mentally as well, which was the most requirement, because a few people have were misplaced, and uh, their animals and their whole life was messed. So in this way they treated everyone. And after the flood got reduced, they gone back to their places and rescued everyone. Thank you so much.
Okay, all are agree with the story?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.